What do we know about films where blood flows like a river and violence sometimes becomes an art form? Most of the time, these fall under the splatter category, and Tokyo Gore Police is a prime example of the genre. But what makes it stand out among other bloody masterpieces where gore and brutality take center stage? The answer lies not only in its over-the-top chaos, but also in the dark irony that permeates everything, from its story to its visuals. Set in a near-future Tokyo engulfed by violence, the film presents a dystopia where law enforcement is no longer a state institution, but a privatized paramilitary organization. Here, murder and torture are standard practices, making this a savage parody of what commercialization of justice could look like. From the start, Tokyo Gore Police plunges viewers into a world where violence isn't just normalized, it's sold as entertainment. Shocking commercials encouraging self-harm and streets littered with evidence of brutality set the tone, evoking the satirical dystopias of Paul Verhoeven, especially RoboCop, where privatized policing was equally brutal and dehumanizing. The protagonist, Ruka, played by Eihi Shiina, Audition, is a reflection of this morally bankrupt world. Fueled by a desire for revenge over her father's murder and plagued by a strange penchant for self-harm, Ruka isn't just a victim or a hero. She's an embodiment of the broken system. While she fights engineers, mutants created by a virus, her struggle is as much against herself as it is against her enemies. Ruka isn't your typical Avenger. Her motivations and brutal methods highlight the twisted moral landscape around her. The engineers are among the film's most grotesque creations. These mutants, infected by a virus, don't die when injured. Instead, their wounds transform into weapons, turning them into walking horrors. Imagine a person whose injury doesn't lead to death, but to a gruesome mutation, making them even deadlier. These biomechanical monstrosities blur the line between humanity and weaponry, making them a chilling symbol of violence taken to its most perverse extreme. While Tokyo Gore Police is undeniably gory, its style prevents it from being just another splatterfest. The film's visuals are hyper-stylized, blending surrealism with grotesque exaggeration. From brightly colored knives for self-harm to grotesque advertisements promoting seppuku, the film subverts traditional notions of violence, making it both repulsive and absurdly humorous. This heightened aesthetic creates a world where destruction is not just a theme, but a visual language. Sound design also amplifies the chaos, with loud, aggressive music intensifying the tension. The film cleverly contrasts its visual carnage with unexpected melodic or comedic musical choices, heightening the absurdity and leaving viewers both horrified and amused, as if trapped in a nightmarish carnival. One of the film's standout features is its dark humor and biting irony. Satirical commercials, absurd trends in self-harm, and eccentric characters offer sharp commentary on societal desensitization to violence. Similar to Paul Verhoeven's works, Tokyo Gore Police uses satire and excess to critique modern culture, forcing viewers to confront the absurdity of violence as entertainment. However, the film's relentless pace and excessive runtime, clocking in at 118 minutes, can feel overwhelming. The sheer repetition of violent encounters with engineers dulls their impact over time, and the lack of narrative variety risks alienating even its target audience. A tighter structure and more dynamic pacing could have enhanced its impact. Despite its flaws, Tokyo Gore Police is a cult classic for fans of extreme cinema, blending absurd gore with sharp satire. It's not just a film about mutants and violence. It's a grotesque reflection of society's obsession with destruction, delivered with bold creativity and irreverent humor. While the excessive violence and extended runtime may tire some viewers, its unique vision and fearless approach ensure its place as a standout in the splatter genre.